And I think it's important to start with some self-analysis. And by that I mean I think you should really think long and hard about who you are and determine realistic career goals for yourself at this point in your life. Identify your most marketable skills, not necessarily your favorite skills or what you used the most at your last job, but what you think has the most sales potential in the marketplace. And one thing I kind of made a mistake myself with was thinking longingly about making a career change back to something that I did in the past that I was pretty successful at, but I didn't have recent experience in. So I'd be real careful about attempting a career change, as desirable as that may seem to you at this point. As far as your resume goes, I know that you get inundated with information about resumes. One thing I learned, though, that was new this time was that there's a, quote, standard format that recruiters expect, and you can learn how to create a resume using this format by using the services of the workforce development offices in the area here. Also, you can't underestimate the importance of putting a lot of keywords in your resume, especially if you're going to be applying to online job boards. As far as preparing for the interviews go, one of the suggestions I got was to take along your portfolio. And I've been in creative and marketing roles enough in the past that I had quite a decent portfolio, but it was rather large. So I just printed out a few pages from that personal website on an inkjet printer, put them in a do-it-tank folder, took it to the interview, and that worked really, really well for me. As far as networking goes, I know that that's also an important club in your bag. I would definitely get on LinkedIn and learn how to use it expertly, because people are going to expect you to be there, and there's a lot of people that can help you out there on LinkedIn. There's books on it. There's a number of different ways to learn it around town. You might want to look at some of the things that Katie Felton does and Wayne Breitbart and Mike Phelps and folks like that on LinkedIn in particular. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is as polished as you know how to make it. Wayne Breitbart uses the word beefy. Make sure you have a beefy LinkedIn profile. Another thing I did was volunteer. I got involved with the Goodwill Ability Connection, which helps students in information technology look for IT jobs. Became a mentor in that because I am in the IT industry. And interestingly enough, the chairperson of the mentor program was quite instrumental in helping me when I needed to find somebody inside this organization. And there's also a number of job search and job support networks around town. I'd encourage you to use those. I use the ones at Elmbrook Church, Lumen Christi, 40 Plus, and of course the Job Camp 2 I went to when I was out of work. Job Camp 3 is coming up. Don't miss it.